Hey fam, it's your girl the Mystic Mover, and I'm back this week with another video for you to give you some spiritual guidance over your life, whatever path that you may be on. Somehow I hope I can connect some dots for you, or connect you, or make clarity for whatever it is that you are navigating right now. If this is your first time ever being here, I am an energy coach and a spiritual healer. I focus a lot on, you can say, the ambitions, the soul, the inner you, connecting you to who you are so that you can show that in the world. So, bringing in your 3D. The message that I got today is simply around the way that we perceive things around us, or how we see things, or how we are walking through our journeys as they are constantly going. So life never stops. So how you are standing in the midst of everything moving around you. A part of the message today is talking about there being a positive shift happening for us in various areas of our life. So anything that you feel like you may be lacking on your current level, that you may need to excel to the next level, is going to be slowly revealed to you as long as you are in tune with the messages. How do I become in tune with the messages? I become in tune with the messages by checking in with myself on a daily basis to see what it is that I needed to absorb and what it is that I need to let go of. The shift that's taking place in your circumstances is happening to you because it is time for the bridge to be built from where you are to the next level of where it is that you're going. And I like to put an emphasis on levels, because there are levels to life. That master dream or that master vision that you have for yourself, there are levels, steps, stops, until you're able to actually achieve that final outcome. So if you look at life as levels, then I'm able to understand that I have not yet arrived to where it is that I'm going, but I am transcending, and in each level I get better and better and better. I learn more and more, and I'm more in tune with what it is. Like, I have solidified where I'm going and what it is that I am desiring for myself. You can look at this process as being something that is extremely spiritual. For a person to have a desire in their heart, to have purpose burning throughout their body, it's not a coincidence that you find yourself going through different things. But here's the thing. It's a spiritual threshold that you have to take, or you have to walk over. Not just to prove yourself worthy, but to prove yourself prepared. Have you ever asked for something and you didn't really realize how much work that would be? I have. Shoot, you get a little puppy and I want a puppy, he cute, and you get the puppy and they be like, dang, it's a lot of work to have this puppy. And have kids too. So sometimes we ask for things not really understanding the requirements, the levels, not knowing what that would uncover for us in life, not knowing the type of circumstances that just asking for this, acknowledging that I desire this and that I want this, is going to unravel so many other things. But there's a spiritual threshold that you have to cross in order to get to what it is that you desired. And yeah, we can change our desires, but there's still this thing called purpose and destiny. And every time you find yourself pulled far away from it, you're going to get pulled back into it, simply because this is what that being was made for. If something is made specifically for something, That's the job that it's best equipped to do, not nothing else. So it can try other things, but it's not going to fulfill it in the ways in which the purpose would have fulfilled it. So purpose is going to be consistently pushed in your life because it has to be done. That's the main, cause, the main character, the main, all of that. What I feel that we should be doing right now is really staying true to what it is that we want, not settling for less, not numbing down what it is that you really desire because it makes you feel comfortable. Because right now it's not about you being comfortable or about people around you being comfortable. It's all about serving a purpose. And serving purposes aren't always comfortable. Sometimes when you serving a purpose and it's just something you do so naturally and it's just opportunities fall in your lap, it can be overwhelming. It's not always comfortable. However, being uncomfortable is a sure sign of you being outside of your comfort zone and learning. And when you start to learn something, it's not always coming to you so easily, but as you continue to work at it, it starts to become a natural flow, and that's forever life. We're always going to be elevating and growing in a certain capacity because there's always going to be a new purpose for us. Purpose is ever growing, and it's not just one thing, it's multiple things. And while you're going through these different transformations within your life, you need to have an open mind towards the things that do come to you. Because we say, oh, I want my purpose to be revealed to me. But then we tell the purpose, no, not that way. You have to have an open mind, because just because you start one way don't mean you're going to end that way. You could start one way and it opens doors for all the other things that truly align with you. So you have to consistently have an open mind and don't be so set on how you want to do things, because how we want to do things is to our understanding, when the supernatural and the spirit itself speaks outside of the human capacity to understand. So just because something does not make sense to me does not mean it has to make sense for me. That's what that's giving. So this type of process, when you are transforming in such a way where it makes you uncomfortable, it can make you feel very lonely. And it can make you go into a hermit mode, which that's good, or it can make you be resistant or not just be yourself. You just feel out of balance, out of whim. And there's the affirmation of, I know that I am never alone. I'm never alone. It can feel lonely, but I'm never truly alone. There are forces that are not human. I can't see them. I can't reach out and touch them or identify them, but there are forces that are covering me. And in a time where I feel low and I feel like I need that interaction, spirit will bring those people into your lives, as long as you stay open-minded and trust that I'm doing this not by my will, but through the power that I was birthed. That power that was in me when I came into this world is now being transformed into the 3D, and I'm never alone. Even when it feels lonely, even when I think people should support me, even when I think that I should have been in a different position than that I'm standing in, then I still know that I'm never really alone. And if I ever feel alone, I can just think about all of the times where I've made it beyond what I thought I could make it. That's not a person that's alone. No help, no, can't see it physically, but that does not negate the fact that you're not alone. And when we're working so hard towards something and we're really putting in genuine effort, it has to manifest. Consistent work, it has to manifest. And you help it manifest by speaking positive words, just like nurturing a flower. I don't let any type of negative feeling within my body take over and have control of this wheel. That's not what I do. In this moment, what I do is I acknowledge anything that's negative in my life because it is an emotion and it is telling me why I deserve something, why I'm passionate about something. But it does not take from me my power in order to build, in order to keep pushing forward. And when I say that we are due for rewards for things that we've done that we have not even realized that we've done, lives that we have saved that we have not even realized we've saved, people who we have uplifted, not even just uplifted, but the work that we have materialistically put in, how rewards are due to us. And we have to consistently look and focus on what it is that we've been working towards, not with a look of frustration or overwhelm or exhaustion or I'm tired, but with the eyes of this is worth my energy, this is worth my time. And knowing that I asked for these things and I didn't ask for them in vain, I'm due a reward. And there's a spiritual protection over you as you're due this reward. It's easy to, when you think about life, you're forever putting blocks, you're forever building bricks, because every time you graduate to a new level, you have to keep that momentum. And that's how we are built. That's how our mental or our mindset should be built, because every level that you do arrive to requires a different version of yourself. And so in order to not become stagnant at one level of myself, I have to keep building. And as we're building, we recognize these blocks as the power that we have created with on the inside of us that we're now able to give some out into the world. And consistently doing this on a consistent basis, you have to know that I am spiritually protected through all this. I'm not just giving out things and not reaping a reward, but I'm giving out things knowing that it's returning back to me. And you do not know how much energy and effort that you have to put out into something before you see a return on investment. But you must stay consistently in the mindset of I'm putting out things that is going to be able to return on investment to me. And you really can't put a timeline on when you receive these things. You can't do that. You just have to live life in a grateful spirit, knowing that I've done the best that I could, given all of the resources, abilities, gifts, and talents that have been given to me. And you keep moving. But throughout the process of everything that I'm telling you right now, everything that you need is going to be provided for you. Don't let the fear of lacking something stop you from moving your feet. You don't lack anything. That is a trick of your mind to tell you that you lack something. Because even if you don't have it in that very moment, you have the ability to speak and ask and request it, and it show up in your life. That is the purpose of abundance. And you are an abundant being. So it's about us being authentically ourselves and knowing what really makes us feel good. And if it really makes me feel good and I really feel good and I really feel talented at it, it really vibes with me, it has to be for a reason. And I must stay true to that, because that is my soul speaking to me, guiding me, showing me what it is that my naked eye can't see. Trust your intuition at this time. You're being divinely guided onto a path that you won't have a level of understanding enough to guide your own self. You're going to have to keep listening to the nudges, and it's okay to be in a place of unknown, to be in a place where you don't get to lead with your logical mind, but you have to lead with your spiritual body. And that's okay. That's a part of why it is being asked that you keep your mind open, because the logical mind is not going to be able to ingest all of the things that I place before it, because it may not make sense given your experiences, giving your history, giving anything that you have experienced within your lifetime. But there's a reason that you have to open your mind, because you're going to be excelled in many different ways that you didn't even anticipate, ways and you didn't even, that wasn't even on your to-do list, but it was in the arena. You know, it was bigger than what it is that you thought. But we are so close to achieving some major milestones in our lives, and to you it may not even be major, but to your bloodline and to the momentum of the energy of to what it is that you need in order for you to move into the next level, it did something. Yeah. There's a call for gratitude. Just be grateful. Just be thankful. Just be happy. Just be in the energy of you knowing that I'm here for a purpose. And every single day that purpose is being revealed to me, is being shown to me. And I'm grateful for that, because I'm needed. I'm needed. And I get to express that and show that by just showing up. So these are the messages that I have for you. I hope that it has resonated with you in some way. You know, I love to channel. It's something that I do effortlessly. And I like the messages that I receive, because it gives me a lot of insight, me a lot of wisdom. So if this message has helped you in any way, like, share, comment, all of that good stuff. Subscribe to me so you can see me popping up on you. If you are on Instagram or if you are on TikTok, please follow me at the Mystic Mover. I give out just daily wisdom, things to help us, things to keep us uplifted in vibration. We have to work at this. It's not something that happens to us because we make a decision, but we have to make a decision to be committed and to work after it. So that's all I got.